Thank you so much for choosing this pile. This is what we have for you, pile number 1. The first position we have, what rut do you need to get out of? How can you creatively shake things up? And how can you be more spontaneous going forward? Let's figure out what the first card wants to tell you. Let me know that you stopped by putting number 1 across the board so I can know that you came from this pile. So what rut do you need to get out of at this time? So this is the Shake Up spread by the El Qui Oracle. I like to, take spreads from different oracle booklets. Okay, so what rut do you need to get out of? Okay. You have abundance, you have preparation, and you have harvest. So the first thing that I'm seeing is, mowing the lawn, needing to get rid of clutter, needing to get rid of things that don't suit your soul at this time. But we have leaves everywhere. You're raking the leaves, making space for what is needing to come in. But because there's a lot of clutter, because there is a rut that you're in, it's hard for you to welcome in new beginnings or new changes. Preparation, harvest. So if this resonates with you, you are fixing to welcome in something new, or you're fixing to start a path. It might be a big fat change. We have autumn here, so maybe a big fat change is upon you, but you need some prep work to do. You need some clearing up space as much as you can for this new change. So how can you go about that? You can start decluttering your, material things. You can start decluttering your mind, start meditating, emptying out your brain and putting it out in the ether, in the universe, or on paper. Clearing your minds, becoming one with your mind, Sometimes our minds is scattered like this. These apples are all over the place. We have to collect ourselves, collect our thoughts, gather our pumpkins, our apples. And I feel that you'll be able to, I think you need to compartmentalize and organize better. Because you're all over the place. You're scattered, just like these leaves here. That's how you can get yourself out of a rut, by putting ducks in a row, putting things where they belong, whether it's material things or your thoughts. Maybe you need to put your thoughts on paper, execute on those ideas and not let them just sit there. Maybe that drives you crazy, just having these ideas and not knowing what to do with them. How can you creatively shake things up? You have all these ideas. What do you do with them? Past life gifts and review. That's you going over your pros and cons list, your bucket list, your goals list. What do you wish to accomplish? How can you prioritize? How can you compartmentalize? How can you organize? How can you structure your life so that you can have these apples and pumpkins in order, not feel scattered, not feel like they're just thrown everywhere? Same thing with your ideas. You don't want to have ideas just thrown everywhere. You know what? I might have to take my own advice. I have so many ideas on what decks to create. This is one of them if you're interested. Buy any two, get $10 off with free USA shipping and big deals over through PayPal invoicing. Inbox me on my verified account on Instagram if you wish, at vlove&crystals, for information. So I have so many ideas, and I feel that they're sitting in my brain, just aging like wine. And it drives me crazy not being able to put them out in the ether so people can benefit from them. So I'm trying slowly but surely. So maybe that's your obstacles, that you have so many things you want to tackle, but there's not enough time in the day, or there's just so much you can do with what resources you do have. The next thing here is, how can you be more spontaneous going forward? Gifts, review, and look, thinking it over. I'm getting the 7 of Cups energy, just in your mind, having all these ideas, having all these creative projects started, but you haven't finished them yet. A lot of different, you have gifts here. Looking at, seeing how, they are going to prosper, and, prosperity, how they're going to harvest over time if you keep planting them, letting them sprout, watering them. Something that you're doing in the past that you can finally harvest, you plant the seeds, and then months later you're able to harvest them. So I think whatever ideas you have, it's time to shake up. Just like this is a shake. Look at that, the shake up spread. Shaking the tree, seeing where apples fall. Right? Look, she's gathering her apples because those are the ideas she needs to run with. 7 of Cups energy. And so how can you be more spontaneous? You need to think things through. You need to think of a game plan. Which priority will you put on the first number 1 list? You know, if you have a group of 5 or a list of 10 things to do, what's the top 3 that you really want to get accomplished? Think it over and see what game plan you come up with. And then you can get yourself out of this rut and see all the abundance that's surrounding you. But it'll be organized abundance, organized clutter. It'll be things that you can pick apart and organize better, you know? They won't be all scattered because you have a plan. You're reviewing everything. You're evaluating. You're thinking. I'm getting 4 of Swords with the 7 of Cups. Thinking, having all these ideas, but actually preparing to execute on these ideas. She's like, okay, after all these leaves, I'm going to take my apples. I'm going to leave the leaves, focus on the apples. And she's moving forward. She's even leaving the pumpkins behind. She already has her game plan. She's focusing on the apples right now. And she'll go back to the pumpkins at another time. And that's the thing. That's the whole idea, is that, you know, you can have all these ideas, but which ones should you focus on now first? And you have gifts here, abundance, preparation, harvest, absolutely. So all you got to do is, you know, get your ducks in a row, your thoughts in a row, and you're golden. So much love to you. Let me know if this resonates at all. If not, then it wasn't your story. Don't fret. Don't feel discouraged. I have many playlists. I have many pick a cards in my playlist. Check them out below. Alright friends, thank you for choosing this pile. If you did, please put 2 all across the board down below. So we're going to dive into the 4-leaf clover spread, courtesy of the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. I love to collect spreads for my favorite guidebooks and oracles and use them for personal readings and for pick cards. So in the first position we have hope. What inspires hope at this time? Faith. What areas are in need of faith in your life currently? Love. How can you become more open to the love exchange happening around you? And 4, grace. How grace fits and manifests in your present circumstances. So let's get to the first position. What inspires hope in your life at this time? For hope, this can be you stepping into your scorpionic energy. That's the first thing I'm getting. Dealing with a Scorpio, or you are stepping into that energy of you feeling determined. You wanted to get to the bottom of questions that you have lurking, you know. I think that's what drives your hope. What brings hope to you is knowing that there's another side of the fence. There's answers on the other side of the door. There's an adventure waiting for you on the other side of the door. I think that's what inspires hope right now at this time, is that you know that there's better out there. Like the Scorpio, he's determined. He's like, okay, I don't like the rut that I'm in now. I don't like the circumstance that I'm in now. I think there's better out there. So what provides hope for you is knowing that the grass may be greener, and even though it might not be, at least you have that what if drive, that what if energy to propel you forward into plowing on through whatever obstacles you get through, to climb those mountains, to get through those potholes like the chariot does, the bumps and all that stuff. But I think there's a lot of determination here with this Scorpion, and I feel that that's what's giving you hope at this time. You're determined to see what could be if you were to keep on plowing through, if you were to keep on crawling through, snipping and snapping at everybody that comes your way. Whoever gets in your way and slows you down, you're snapping at them. And nothing's going to stop you, that's for sure. What inspires hope? That's what inspires hope. Your drive, your energy, your feistiness, your fierceness, your ferociousness. You not giving a hoot who's coming through. You got your snappers, you're on the defense. Before you could have felt defeated, or you could have felt vulnerable and you didn't have your power or your voice or your strength to go forward, and now you do. And that's what's going to help propel you into the next phase of your life. The next thing here is faith. What areas are in need of faith currently? What is in need of faith? You have the Pair. When I see this card, I'm getting growth. I'm getting, you know, something ripening. Yeah, there's green. It's green. So faith in your life, what faith you're needing at this time is that you have to believe that you're growing through your obstacles. You're overcoming them and growing and changing as you get over these obstacles. Having faith that something's going to pan out, that also gives you a little bit of hope. If you know that the airplane's going to land safely, that makes you feel at ease, and it makes you want to go on that airplane. You know, if you have doubt and if you're fearing that the airplane won't land, that something's going to happen, it's going to make you turn right back around, and you're going to lose hope, and you're going to lose faith, and you're not going to want to take flight. You're not going to want to get on that aircraft, right? So I think the area that is in need of faith currently is the area that you are growing more in. So if you're growing spiritually, you're needing more faith that your spiritual quest is, like, you're on the right path to your spiritual, to finding more about your spirituality. The other area could be that, maybe something is not fully blossomed yet. Like, let's say you are in a new relationship and you're not sure where it's going. It's the beginning stages. Nothing has ripened yet. So you needing faith that it's going to pan out. You guys are going to fall madly in love. You guys are going to progress, and there's going to be more discovering and, in this connection. You're getting to know each other more and seeing that you guys are, here for the long haul. Here to make a difference in this connection, This is not like a relationship that you had in the past. This is a brand new one. And so it's saying have faith that, and when it comes to your love life, if that's what we're talking about, that it's going to pan out. If it's talking about your career, it's going to ripen. You will see the money come through. It will pan out. But you have to have faith. You have to be positive and optimistic. When it comes to your love, how can you be more open to the love exchange surrounding you? So, like I said, if you're in the connection, maybe this is you feeling like, okay, I'm ready to, commit. I'm ready to snap back into reality and take this connection to another level. So maybe you're feeling like, you're not sure if it's going to work out, but you have to have faith, a little bit of hope. Yes, taking your snappers and using that to protect yourself or to propel forward, to climb those rocks and mountains and get over the humps. And then you have the love. How can you be more open to the love exchange? Focus on the present. Look, the here and now. Look at that. Focus on the here and now, says the teddy bear. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about yesterday. Focus on, enjoying what you have in front of you. How can grace manifest in your present circumstances? So this is saying sharing your heart. How can grace manifest? By sharing your love, sharing your space with someone that you absolutely are, whom you are absolutely passionate about. You sharing, you putting your guard down, sharing your heart. Exactly, yes. You sharing your heart, putting your your defenses down, your snappers down, and sharing what's on your heart, what's on your mind, what's in your soul. What do you wish to accomplish with this individual? How do you wish to, how are you going to go about this? You're gracefully manifesting a change, right? How can grace manifest? In other words, how can you make a move? How can you make a change? How can you progress in your connections, in your job, and with relationships? It's saying to open up your heart. Don't close your heart off. Open it up. Don't be on the defense. Don't be so on guard. Don't put that brick wall over you. Don't be so uptight either, because you might miss the love of your lifetime. This Scorpio, I feel like is ready to attack and is determined, but then you need to like somehow show grace. You know, I think you already fought the fight. Now it's time to show grace. So however this can apply to you. Well, you know, you've been fighting for your job, fighting for, you know, to stay in a place, and they keep letting you go. They keep putting you on temporary or whatever. They keep cutting your hours. Maybe it's saying it's time to, you know, put the fight down. Time to just let the universe take care of it. Open up your heart again, and maybe something new will come through. Maybe a new job. Maybe you end up feeling like you can create your own enterprise, you know? Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Maybe you're trying to grow something else and help and spend time waiting for that to harvest or to ripen. But it's saying don't worry about too much. Focus on the present moment. What can you control now? You can't control the past. You can't control the future. You can try to, but, you know, sometimes things change, of course. But showing grace by, you know, being graceful in your heart, being peaceful, and, you know, with harmonizing and with balance, you know. So in other words, finding your even scales here, sharing what's on your heart, and yeah, in grace, you know, with grace. Okay, that's it. That's all I have for you right now. This was all over the place because I feel like it's scattered energy. It's not a specific reading, so I probably got a mixture of a whole bunch of different people's energy. But, you know, I hope that you can still check out my playlists, see what other picker cards I have for you. This is my teddy bear wisdom for sale over on Etsy. Buy any two, get $10 off with free USA shipping. Hey friends, I just wanted to let you know that I do have a tip jar if you would like to support this channel and keep the energy going. Energy exchange goes a long way. It helps me stay motivated with pick cards and other fun videos here on the channel. So there are different ways to do that. I have the join memberships right next to my subscribe button. If you click on that, you'll see all the different tiers that I offer. It's also reflective on Patreon, so whatever you decide to choose, it would mean so much to me, and your name gets put at the beginning of my videos to say thank you for your support. You help keep the fun train going. Thank you so much for choosing this pile. I have all sorts of goodies here positioned for us. We have what you lack in your relationship, what you can bring into your relationship, what your person can bring, your love support, what support can bring you guys together, what can you work on together, how can you work together as a team, and what love messages what love message your person wants to tell you if they could. So let's dive into the very first card, shall we? So we're using the Twin Flame Oracle. This is my 53 Shades of Love Oracle, my Lavender Love Dreams Oracle, my Hot Fudge Love Oracle, and my Painted Love Oracle. These are all for sale on my Etsy and eBay, and invoicing, PayPal invoicing for dirt cheap with free USA shipping. Contact me down on my Instagram account if you're interested. My verified Instagram account for pricing information. So thank you so much. Let's dive in. In the first position, we have what you lack in your relationship at this time, and two of them wanted to fly out. The first one here is sacred journey. What do you lack? To me, this is like a road less traveled. Like you guys, you know, don't have that much history. You guys don't have that much time together. Maybe you guys are a new relationship, brand spanking new, and so you need more time to get to know each other. You need more time to grow. You need more time to learn each other's, you know, habits and love languages, and figure out how to communicate better. I feel what this is saying is that you guys are, you know, lacking the experience, lacking history, lacking you know, those special memories, you know. So I would say start making those memories, start conversating and building those building the bonds, you know. It might be brand new, or it might be that you have been in the car to, you know, in the car to the road to love with this person, but maybe things are at a standstill. Maybe it's just like an open road, but there's no scenery. It's just the same, it feels like you're looking at the same trees over and over, but even though you're going from town to town, from year to year in your relationship. So what are you lacking? You're lacking more experiences, more moments together, more, needing more history, more, bonding experiences, one-on-one intimate relations, where you seen eye to eye, making beautiful or doing, fun things together, building your repertoire of fun experiences together. So that is what you are lacking, but that can be resolved. And, this reading is not carved in the pavement. If you don't like what I say, you can always change it. Our tomorrow is never the same, it's never promised, and it's never carved in the pavement. So this says, understanding who you truly are. This journey brings self-discovery. And that's the thing, like, you guys probably are still learning about each other. It's probably brand new, like I said. So that's just a little bit of a little hiccup that you can overcome with no problem. All you gotta do is spend more time looking at each other's eyes, or playing fun couple games, or doing road trips, getting together with each other's families and friends, throwing yourselves in crazy situations like, oh, let's go to a crazy concert, spur of the moment, or let's go for a photo shoot, let's do a video together, let's cook together in our aprons, and that's it. You guys just building your bonds, strengthening your bonds by adding fun experiences, understanding each other for who you truly are. And maybe that's what can help you propel forward in your spiritual connection as well. Learning each other's spiritual language. The next thing here is what you're lacking. Look at that. Soulmates, compatibility, companionship, your best life partner. So maybe like I said, you guys, maybe you guys are soulmates, but it's so brand new that you guys don't know each other very well. Or you know each other, but when it comes to, connecting with each other on the physical plane, maybe your souls recognize, but when it comes to the physical part of it, you guys are needing to build more moments together, like I said. The road less traveled, the bridge less crossed, the bridge less walked on. Like, you needing to, overcome hurdles and obstacles and get to know each other on a deeper level. Not just the surface, but deeper than that. Look, companionship. Yes, spending more time. So you're lacking in, either the intimate department, the companionship, like, talking to each other, feeling like you can confide in each other about anything that's not just surfacey, deep stuff, deep feelings, deep secrets, the shadows of it all. So you really need to build that, okay, friend? Now the next thing here we have is, what can you bring into your connection? What you can bring. This is you're doing, and this is your person's doing. So you can bring. So look, I just finished saying building your rapport. No, you're building your repertoire of beautiful moments, adding the crazy, sexy love and spontaneity in this connection. Maybe things are just, what's it called, bleh, or meh, not interesting, or just, there's no spark. You guys can get that spark. Like I said, you have a spiritual thing here, but what about the physicality of it all? So adding the crazy, the sexy, the love, the cool, crazy, sexy, cool, loving, adding the sparks, getting crazy and having fun, letting loose. That's what you can bring into the connection. Maybe your person is very adventurous and you're not, and maybe you're needing to get into your adventurous side, make things fun, make it poppin'. However they say, get things popping. Or maybe you're the one that's very adventurous and your person is just low-key, and you're needing for them to meet you halfway. Like, meet halfway right here on the top of the bridge. And maybe you're pulling teeth trying to get them to meet you halfway. Now the other side is, what can you bring into your relationship? Look, we have online love. So this can say that maybe you need to put away the social media, put away the distractions, put away the temptations. You're like, oh, I'm tempted to watch my notification. Something just popped up. I'm tempted to see what that is. If it's a message from my friend, or if it's someone watching my video and commenting on my video, or commenting on my photo that I just posted on X, Y, and Z social platform, whatever. Maybe it's saying to eliminate all distractions. Really see eye to eye on things, physically. Look at them in their eyes and talk with them. Or this can say maybe you're needing to connect more. Maybe you're needing to text more. Maybe you guys are, in separation or long distance. Maybe you need to level up and build more, strengthen your bonds by connecting, talking more. Whether that's texting, calling them, FaceTiming them, whatever that you call it, face chatting, whatever it's called, Snapchat, all that good stuff. Okay, what can they bring into the relationship? Their coolness, exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. Crazy, sexy, cool. Look at that, crazy, sexy, loving. Crazy, sexy, cool, loving. So you're bringing the crazy and the sexy vibes, and they need to bring the cool. They gotta bring the chills. Now let me stop. Cool, laid back and relaxed attitude. So, my gosh, I feel like we're on track. You see, the thing about this is that I feel like all of a sudden I had this nudge to do more love readings. I'm like, I was at a standstill. I was going through a blockage. I'm like, how come I can't do love readings? It's not my strong suit. I don't know. I've tried, had fun, but I was pulled in different directions, and now I'm feeling the strong pull to do love readings full force. So that's what I'm going to start doing, and now that I have all my decks that I need to complete my love packages, my love picker cards, we're going all in. And so I'm so happy because now everything's resonating. I just said cool here, and now it says cool. Sunglasses, cool, laid back, and relaxed attitude. What can they bring? Their cool vibes. So maybe you're the crazy, sexy one, or maybe you're the cool person, and you're needing to step into your crazy, sexy, fun vibes. Maybe they're, or maybe it's a vice versa, where you're bringing this crazy stuff, fun stuff, spontaneous side of yourself, but then they need to bring the cool vibes. Maybe they need to chill back a little bit, so you guys can be halfway. You can't have two crazy people. So maybe you can bring the crazy, they can bring the cool, and then you both bring the sexy. How about that? Crazy, sexy, cool. No, but this person, I feel that they need to, I think that either they need to temper down a little bit and reach your level. Maybe they're all the way up here and you're down here. You guys gotta meet halfway. You gotta meet on the bridge, the top of the bridge. And maybe you guys will be able to, see eye to eye on the same things. Maybe someone wants to, go out for dinner and the other person just wants to stay home. Fine. Let's find a middle ground. How about Fridays, we go out to dinner and do what I want to do, and then Monday through Thursday or Sunday through Thursday, we do what you want to do. That's not an even compromise, but, I know somebody might not want to come out of their comfort zone, their crazy comfort zone, or their cool comfort zone, but at least you can try baby steps. Now, this is your love support. So we have the 53 Shades of Love, different types of love. We have Lavender Love Dreams. We have Real Authentic Dream Meanings with my little intuitive spin on it. And then we have another deck of mine to help you ignite and spark your love life, like love support. This is a hot fudge love, and let's see what it says for you. How can you ignite your love life? Spark things up. It says sacrifice. Wow. Sacrifice what? The phone. Take the phone out of your hand. Sacrifice who? If that's someone that's stopping you guys from dating, or getting in the way of you guys having that romantic connection, or you guys it's just a little bit of a hiccup, or somebody just you have people in your ears saying something, or maybe it's just a circumstance. Maybe you're just so busy. Maybe there's a lot of work in between. It's saying you make a sacrifice. What can you do? Oh, maybe I should ask to put in less hours. Maybe I'll have more time with my partner. Maybe I can put my kids to bed an hour earlier so I can have more time with my partner. Maybe I can stop going on the phone for sporadically every hour so I can have more time with my partner. Maybe I can, find some cool loving games, lovey-dovey games that I can play with my partner so we can spend more time together. Whatever you need to do, going out to eat or cooking together more, but you're making necessary sacrifices to spark this love life. It can be that you're putting your love life on the back burner. Time to compromise. Now, the next thing here is, what message would they love to tell you if they could. Finish what you started. Yes. Yes. See, look, you guys started on the right track, on the right bridge, and then you get deterred, you get detour, you take a detour, you go backwards. Get back on track. Finish what you started. Stay on the road. There's still more road less traveled. Time to travel again. Time to get back on the bridge, in the road, or on the road in the car. Finish what you started. You're on the right track with your person. It's just that you guys have a little bit of a hiccup. You guys have a little bit of a setback. You have a little bit of obstacles. You can overcome if you make sacrifices. You know, maybe you feel tempted to just dive into your movies, and your person feels neglected. Maybe you can just sacrifice, you know, at least one day of not watching movies and spend that time just looking into your person's eyes, or cooking together, or playing a board game, or reading a book, or just talking about whatever by you know, the lake or the creek, or going fishing or whatever, you know, spending some time with each other. So finish what you started, for sure. That's like saying, you know, we started off on the right foot. We were in love. What happened? How can we get back to what we had? What about love? What about us? Let's get back to it. Okay, that's what I have for you. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day. If this resonates, then awesome. If it doesn't, then awesome. That means it was for someone else. And that means you can check out my other piles or my pick cards in my playlist. I have so much. So maybe that's a sign saying check those out if this does not fit. So much love to you. I send you love and light and blessings and good luck, prosperity. And I hope that you find what you're looking for in my other videos. All my decks all across the board are for sale on Etsy. And this one I'll insert the creator's Etsy shop as well down below. Take care. I'll see you next time.